not sure if you heard, but Melo recently launched his official cannabis brand, Stay Melo, as a consumer.
Ain't nobody told me nothing. I'm supposed to be on the influencer list, Melo.
They go out,
They go out,
They go out. Just like your hat. Your hat coming
took a little sample this weekend. I must congratulate. It's a great product, fantastic product, stuff like a baby. But big shout out and congrats to you, Melo.
What made you do that?
Why I wanted to get in?
Yeah.
I sat back. This is all honesty. I sat back for years and watched, just aside from me loving it, like enjoying it. You know what I mean? Like that's what I grew up on. You know what I mean? Like the environment. That environment, I grew up in that environment. With
just
cannabis,
walk outside and smell.
With cannabis was just, that was the thing. You get what I'm saying? So when you growing up in that environment and then you see people that you grown up with that get in trouble for that get arrested and do time, and it's like, damn, like this is all of this over this, right? So take aside my, the recreational part of it, that carries with you. And then it's like you get to the league and you bet not use it. You getting penalized more for that than you do for anything else at one point in time in the NBA. And it's like you don't really understand it, and so many people is fighting it, trying to neglect it and say negative shit about it, but the science is saying everything. The data, this is where you use data.
Yeah.
Right? This is where the analytics comes in that. Or use the analytics in the right way.
Yeah, you put Bud Light and all the beer sponsors all over.
And then it was like, I always wanted to figure out how to get into the industry.
Right.
But it was an illegal industry.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it just so happened at the time that I got to Portland, and it just sparked my interest even more because I was already doing the wine. And it was like, if I'm doing the wine, it's the same soil. It's the same shit. I might as well create my own strand. And then I'm like, nah, you know what? I don't want to do my own strand because everybody's doing their own strand. Yep. How can I really make it to where it's though this is longevity? This is a brand. This is people feel safe when they, when they involved with the brand and they're affiliated with it. The messaging, the storytelling, but most importantly, the actual bud.
Yeah.
Right? The flower was very curated based off of analytics. You get what I'm saying? Off of what the people are actually out there smoking in different markets. My Portland shit is totally different than the New York shit. New York shit.
It's the environment, right?
Maryland shit gonna be totally different than New York shit.
Bring back that New York sour diesel. Bring that back.
He knows.
I know. Yeah. But like you asked me why I wanted to do it, I just think it's so much bandwidth in the industry as opposed to just a negative connotation.
Yeah, there was definitely a stigma about it for a while.
Yeah, just a negative stigma about cannabis. And it's like, nah, I use cannabis for healing. I use it for sleeping. I may not smoked it, but I used the bombs. I used the tinctures. I used all the other products. And it helped me be better, helped me recover, it helped me sleep better, helped me travel better, helped me think better.
Yeah.
Like, so when I get something that's giving me 2%, 2 to 4% on the get better side and the greatness side, that I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not, we need that.
Yeah. I think
I know I sound like a real cannabis advocate right now, but
I mean,
it's real shit.
It's real
because
though.
Everybody want to fight it. Sports want to fight it. Teams want to fight it. Organizations want to fight it. It's like, nah.
They need to stop all this drug testing for the weed too, man.
I'd rather them do that.
If you can get high enough and still want to do your job, they should let you have that motherfucker.
Of course. I think they should have gave Michael Phelps the extra medal. You know what I mean? Like, not only did he win all those gold medals, but he did it while he was high.
While he was high.
Like, that man got some animal lungs.
Yeah, and I'm not saying go out there and compete while you high.
I'm not either.
I'm just saying they gotta take the stigma off of it even more. You get what I'm saying? That comes from a high level. That's coming from the governmental level, the federal level. Like they gotta take the stigma off of it. You can't say this state is legal and this state is not. Like, you got to take the stigma off of it. Everybody is people who sick in every city, every state, people who dying, people who need help, people who need these cannabinoids that's out there that can actually help people get better and heal and live. So why keep fighting that industry all because of the money? you know what I mean? It's a money game.
Did you take any inspiration from some of the athletes that got into the business, like the Al Harringtons,
Yeah. I was with Al in Denver when he was first started. This is how long ago he was going. He was fighting the fight since mid-2000s.
He got some good weed, too.
You get what I'm saying? He was fighting the fight. So shout out to Al. Like, he was the one that we used to sit in the locker room and we used to talk about this. And he was active while he was playing. He was doing his job. And then off the court, he was active trying to figure it, like, fight for the industry and fight for athletes too.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's good to see where Al is at from those conversations in those Denver locker rooms. But the industry is why I didn't want to just do my own strand, because I wanted to bring people along with me too. Like, I'm very community oriented. Everything I do is community, from the cannabis to the wine to cigars to the life. Everything is community based.
Yeah.
With me. So when it came to the cannabis, I wanted to create this. I created an umbrella, an agency, a cannabis agency called Grand National. And underneath of this agency, we're allowed to bring, you know what I mean, young black and brown companies, independent small businesses who's actually putting the work in on the ground. We bringing them underneath of Grand National agency. So now Stay Melo is just one product, one brand under the agency. We got Ben & Jerry's, you know, B3, who's underneath of that, who all the proceeds go to charity, and you know what I mean? It's dollar joints. You get what I'm saying? Then we have Loud, LOWD, that actually produced the flower for the whole age. So it's like we keep it in the cycle.
And we need the 85
and we're an agency, you know what I'm
too.
saying? We're an agency, so we do marketing, we design, we do campaigns, but we're a cannabis agency. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
I'm going over there.
Come fuck with us, man.
Get that 85 South strand, man.
Come fuck with us.
I just signed a 7-gram deal. No, but that do make sense for the athletes to get into the cannabis game, though, because in the hood they name all the drugs after the athlete.
That is true. Every great pack of weed I ever smoked was named after a great NBA player.
No, yeah, man. Michael Vick. I think that was the one that jumped it off.
Gary Payton was crazy run. You know?
Yeah. Sean Kemp.
Yeah.
Iverson.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Iverson was straight too.
Stay Melo pack.
The Stay Melo pack.